Tuesday, August the 16th is the day, I should have done the video properly, that a male in a Camry, the lady said that witnessed it, from Sutter Street, number 5 from the laneway, I've got to Google what number it is, tried to reverse and nearly hit my brother and my brother went, oi, and then he still reversed, and I said, oi! I said, he goes, sorry, and I said, this sorry's not going to save us from being hit. And I thought, why don't you stop? If you're sorry, why reverse and then keep on reversing? And he saw us two on the scooters, didn't care, and still reversed. So that shows that he was trying to hit it. He didn't care. So why so sorry if you don't care and you still reverse? So I abused him. I went up him and I said, you so-and-so. I said, you could have killed us, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, he started abusing me, called me beep, 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 beep. That's what men do because he doesn't have a brain, obviously. Anyway, he ended up swearing and carrying on, and we're still going down on the scooter. And I thought I'd better get close to the footpath because he's a psychopath. And anyway, he followed us and then tried to run my brother over, and was going to try to hit us with the car, attempted murder. So he should go to jail for a long time, but guarantee the police won't do anything because I was actually assaulted several times by men, and they haven't done not one thing. I have to sue them. I have to sue Newcastle and Toronto to get charges against men that beat me. I've got a broken ankle and a broken foot on camera. Hit at Woolworths on camera. And a witness. Done nothing. And time after time after time, when you're a female, they won't do anything. If you're wealthy, straight away someone will go to jail, hearsay. But when you live on your own and you're not, they don't care if someone tries to kill you. I was on the phone screaming to 000 for my life, being choked to death for 45 minutes. Nothing. Instead, they came over here, threatened to arrest me for some fake charges, and it wasn't even me. Yeah, so anyway, cut a long story short, he got out of the car and started punching my brother around the head, then came up to me, threw my $1,000 scooter up in the air, and that's assault 2. Then went to charge at me twice, then followed me on the middle of the road and threatened to hit me again. I don't know what he said because he's like, blah, 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 like, you know, a psychopath, just dribbles cheap. That's what he was like. Yeah, so anyway, but with his teeth protruding. And that's what it looks like when you go off your nut, like when you're insane. So anyway, my brother should have taken off on his scooter because it goes 70 kilometers an hour. He's an idiot, but he didn't. So anyway, I thought, wow. And anyway, there was a witness, and she called the police and gave the regen number, and I tried to get it. So I'm calling the police. He goes, so what? I don't care. But another guy shows up and does nothing. He actually goes, oh, I understand. So the guy convinces him that it was okay to try to kill us for no reason, try to reverse over us, then keep on reversing as we said something, and then stalk us, try to run us over on the scooter with his car, attempted murder, then punches me brother, gets my scooter, throws it up in the air, and the police haven't even showed up. It's nearly 2.5 hours later. And this is why murder and death is on the increase, because I guarantee you when you hear about a woman being killed by a husband, she probably called the police and they're going, let's go, Dana. Oh, a woman being murdered. Oh, poor one or what? Oh, so what? And that's why women get killed. 3 women were brutally killed, and there was a witness driving to their death, and the police haven't even arrested him. They haven't even done an investigation. And a clairvoyant found their bodies, and they haven't even charged the guy with assault. And he was seen in the car with 3 women with a gun while they were pleading for their lives. What does it say about women? That it's okay to just treat them like dirt? That's why you shouldn't allow the government, you should make it so that every time a policeman doesn't do their job, they get fired. And make it so that only women run the police force, because seriously, men don't care about anything except for other men. And they really don't care about anything. And they don't do their jobs. 1,000 people have gone missing. And more than likely, they're probably on the phone and filming their predator. And the police have thrown away because my brother was put in jail for a year. Another one framed. I was too as well, and I couldn't believe it because it happened to me too as well. And I was hit on camera 8 times and assaulted on camera and put in jail, and then tried to make me out to be a heroin addict. My brother was actually framed and put in jail for a year for something he didn't do, and it was his wife's new husband in his voice, and they wouldn't even do anything, and it was video recorded. Put in jail for nothing. So anyway, my brother ran and he's scared, and I thought he can go to jail for 10 years. I'm glad there was a lady out there witnessing it. But the police won't do anything, and I'll film them because they haven't done anything about a young guy trying to strangle me to death on to 000. And then, as I lost my breath, because he nearly snapped my neck, she went quiet. If someone was begging for their life, I wouldn't go quiet. I would go, hello, hello, are you okay, you okay? And send a car out straight away, but instead she just didn't care and hung up. It's like, oh, well, she's probably dead. And this is how pathetic the police force are. And it's not a joke. It might be funny, but when you're the police force that don't give a shit about anything, that's why 1,000 people are gone. And I've rang up Crime Stoppers several times too to tell them a young guy was picked up by, nearly tried to be taken around here, and a witness. Crime Stoppers actually get an attitude and slam the phone in your face. Then I rang up Crime Stoppers about 2 other men that tried to kill when I used to go to the gym all the time. And one of them, I see him around the shops, casually walking around, and he tries to rape and kill women at the shops, but it's okay. It's 10 years later, and he's walking around with his wife, as happy as anything. Never charged. Nothing. So anyway, yeah, and a lot of women were actually attacked by this guy, and nothing. Yeah, and they're really pathetic. Instead of doing their jobs and arresting people for attempted murder and kidnapping and assault charges and all that, they'll pick up someone innocent and they'll frame someone else for nothing they've done. Because when I went to jail, nearly all the women that were there were actually framed on false charges made up by the police force. So not only are they refusing to get real criminals, which is something I don't think they have the mentality to do, they actually put innocent people in jail. Because I couldn't believe it when my brother went to jail for a whole year and he didn't do anything. He left his wife. Her new husband threatened her and his voice was on the phone, and they wouldn't even allow him to have that as evidence. Then I said to legal aid, why don't you get the video footage of me being hit? Couldn't give a shit if I didn't shut up. They kept on threatening to put me away for 2 years because I complained about being in jail after being hit and a bruise on me. So always have a camera on you, and when they say they can't do you by law, like I'll have them come around the house, and the second they know I'm filming, they'll get in my face and look like they want to stab me in the gut. And when a man has a form of aggression, that means they know what they're doing is wrong. So they know by not arresting men for hitting women that it's a legal lawsuit. So in this day and age, it's a free for all. Men can kill whoever they want, try to kill whoever they want when they want, and it's okay. And then the lady called, was on the phone to the ambulance, and they went straight past the house and didn't even give a shit. I was out the front, didn't even care to say, hello, Joe, you okay? We were nearly killed by some fucking evil prick.